Hi guys, Bacchus Brews got the 2015 Clay Pigeon Cabernet Franc. This is Rogue Valley, Oregon juice. I got this for just $5.99 over at Grocery Outlet. A lot of really good stuff on this particular wine. Michael Claypool is the winemaker, and his approach to making wine is what he calls lazy winemaking, which is just kind of another way of saying that I'm doing minimal intervention winemaking. He is kind of taking a page from the Natural Wine Playbook, doing native yeast fermentation. He's doing 10 months of French oak, so he's definitely kind of doing a traditional thing with that. But he really is trying to make a wine that's kind of pure in a lot of ways. So he's claiming he's only using free-run juice on this particular wine. So when the wine comes in and it's kind of going through its sorting process, there's a lot of juice that comes out without even pressing on the grapes, and that's called the free run juice, and it's supposed to be the best juice of the whole bunch. And to be making wine just from that, I'm not sure what he's doing with the rest of it, but hey, if that's the case, then we're definitely onto something here. So let's go ahead and see what we have on the nose on this good-looking Cabernet Franc. Really pretty. So a lot of really kind of bright forward fruit on the nose, cherries and berries. Now, Michael does say that he's striving to get some herbaceousness into the wine, and you certainly get a little bit of that. You get a little rosemary, you get a little bay leaf, and certainly a nice savory component, which is one of the things you look for actually in Cabernet Franc, which makes it different from Merlot or Cabernet Sauvignon or other things that you might try. It's something that's desirable. Now, 10 months of oak contact. I do have a bit of cedaryness on the nose as well. So, but all very pretty, all very seductive, quite frankly. So let's see what we have on the palate. So really lovely. It's a big wine. It's got a big structure. It's got some really pretty upfront, not outrageous tannins, but certainly good tannic structure. And it does have a nice tangy acidity to it as well. It's kind of wrapping that cherry berry sort of thing, but it's not so pronounced as it is on the nose. It's really more kind of and again, a thing that you're looking for in Cabernet Franc. It's got a little vegetal edge to it. So like I think grilled charry kind of bell peppers, a little bit of barrel char as well. It's got a nice kind of ripe and unripe kind of dynamic sort of kind of play going on, and it's really fabulous. It's kind of finishing along with a little bit of like a cherry and smoke kind of weave to it, which is really attractive. Kind of makes me think of Sangiovese actually. But this is a lovely wine. It's really showing very nicely right now. Probably could go another couple years at least, given the acidity and the structure with it, and a great value at $6. So Rogue Valley Cab Franc from a Clay Pigeon. We'll see you in the tasting room.